Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Mike here, and I'm getting ready to do another Landroid video. Some people in my comments have asked about showing it cutting at the highest setting, which is setting 5, and cuts at 3.1 inches. So what I'm gonna do today is I set up another little area to mow. One side I'm gonna cut at 5, and one side I'm gonna cut at 1 so you can see the difference. The 5 side is 3.1, and the 1 side will be 1.6. I've not mowed my front yard in a week because I was waiting for it to grow so I could actually do this test and you would be able to see the results. You'd actually be able to see a difference between the high setting and the low setting. So right now, some of the grass is over 4 inches. All right, so the first side, we're gonna set all the way up to 5. See here, you can see it pops up and it's raised. I just changed the blades on this. If you want to watch that video, I'll put it in the links below. So the area I'm mowing is pretty small. I'd say it's probably only 5 by 10, but I'm hoping it's big enough that we can see the difference. So I'm just gonna keep this running for about a half hour. Let it go back and forth and let it just mow this side at 3.1 inches. I mean, it's really not taking much off, and you can kind of tell, but 3.1 is pretty tall, especially when I usually mow this at about 2 inches. All right, now I'm going to start an edge routine so that it can cut along the edge. And that should be a clearly defining mark between. Now it's looking for the wire. And it found it. All right, so that'll be good enough to show the difference between the 3.1 and the rest of the grass I haven't cut, and that is setting 5. We go cut grass is just over 3. So uncut grass, you know, we're talking 4.5, almost 5 inches, some spots. So that is setting 5. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna drop it down all the way to 1. And we're gonna start it, see if it continues on the perimeter. And now we're gonna cut this side out of 1. Nope, it's just gonna start cutting. So you'll definitely be able to see the difference now. I'll run this one for about a half hour from this side, just as a comparison. All right, so it's still going. I think it's only been about 20 minutes, but it's easy to see the difference between the two at this point. So if we're looking at it, kind of get down, on the right is setting 1, on the left is setting 5. It's pretty obvious. But it did cut the grass. I mean, it did. The left does look even. They got all the tall ones. As I measured earlier, you can see the border versus the uncut, or you can see the cut, how it's kind of even versus the uncut, where it's just kind of tall and, you know, there's no uniformity, whereas this one is, everything's pretty level. And then this one, if you get down to it, if you get down to eye level, you know, you can see, if you get down eye level, you can see where the ones ran versus the 5. Well, that's all I have for today. If you have any more questions, go ahead, drop them down in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer them. As always, like this video, and please subscribe to my channel. Still trying to reach that 1,000 subscribers. And until next time, have a great day.